This is music, and this is another Triple M sponsored video. Welcome to another first impressions video. In these videos I normally share with you my first impressions of the many CDs I've blind bought over the last couple of years. However, in the spring and summer of 2023 I was spoiled with VCLTs from all over the world. It was awesome, and I received no less than 2 VCLTs from the mighty one, Mr. Triple M, Metal Marty Mac himself. If you don't know his channel, check it out. It's an awesome vinyl community channel. He shows lots of metal and hard rock stuff, cassettes, CDs, vinyl. If you love that stuff, that's the channel for you. Also, if you like B-movies and horror movies and stuff like that, he has a monthly update talking about horror movies and B-movies and also A-movies, I guess, from his collection. Great channel, awesome guy, super nice guy too. Anyways, so in this video I'm going to follow up on the second VCLT that I got from Mr. Triple M, and it's good stuff, it's awesome stuff, so let's have a look at it. Up first, some good fun, Hazy Dixie, a hillbilly tribute to AC/DC. So this is a collection of bluegrass renditions of AC/DC songs. You got some classics like Highway to Hell, You Shook Me All Night Long, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, Back in Black, TNT, and there are also some deeper cuts like Big Balls and Have a Drink on Me, Let's Get It Up and Money Talks. So it's a good kind of blend of classics and deep cuts. Bluegrass cover versions, good fun. The vocals are delivered in a thick southern drawl, and it obviously fits the music very well. You got banjo solos, you got fiddle solos, you got mandolin solos, you got acoustic guitar solos, and it's just good fun. I really enjoyed listening to this. I think maybe my 2 favorites are TNT and Big Balls. By the way, this is just some sticker residue on this sleeve, so there's nothing wrong with the booklet itself. Good fun stuff. If you like bluegrass, if you like AC/DC, that's the perfect combo for you there. Something completely different now, Voices, and the album is called Frightened. So yeah, I can at least now say that I can partially rock it out with my Acker Kocke out, because this is an Acker Kocke side project. It features current members and some ex-members of Acker Kocke, and it's pretty cool kind of gatefold, digi sleeve kind of thing. This is progressive Gothic metal, and it's Gothic metal in the sense that it combines metal with late 70s, early 80s Gothic rock and death rock, and also elements from the kind of 90s revival of that genre. So I get a bit of I would say Joy Division vibe and maybe a Mew vibe combined with metal stuff, and it's not like brutal or extreme or anything like that. It's pretty dark, pretty melancholic, progressive, almost avant-garde in places, and although it doesn't sound at all like Unexpect, it does have the same kind of, you know, being completely drunk on absinthe kind of vibe to it. Very interesting. I really enjoyed listening to this, but don't expect it to be death metal or anything like that. It's metal, hard rock maybe, combined with Gothic rock and death rock, and it's good stuff. I really enjoyed it actually. Okay, now to the vinyl. Up first, The Chain Goes On by Ancelotti. So this is a band that features some ex-members of Strana Officina. So that's pretty cool, because then there's a link between this VCLT and the one I got from Jacob over at Thor's Music Hammer. So that's pretty cool. This is traditional heavy metal, old school traditional heavy metal, with elements of influences from Motorhead, Accept, maybe a little bit of Iron Maiden, Anvil, all that good stuff, and Judas Priest. And yeah, I enjoyed this. You got super catchy choruses, some pretty cool guitar solos, just nice old school heavy metal riffage all over the place. The vocals are, sometimes they sound a bit inspired by Lemmy, sometimes a bit by Ozzy Osbourne, sometimes a bit by Glenn Danzig actually. Very catchy choruses. It's there. The last song, Sunrise, as far as I remember, that's a ballad, and that's cheesy. But that's the only kind of bad cheesy part, in my opinion. The rest is super awesome, really super enjoyable. There's a song called Monkey, and they think there's a monkey in my brain or something. That's a bit interesting. But they make it fun to sing along to Monkey. So yeah, good stuff. I really enjoyed listening to this. Awesome, just old school heavy metal. Up next, this one here, Fields of Blood by Gravedigger. So Gravedigger, legendary, very prolific heavy metal band. This is a more recent album, and the style to me is somewhere in between heavy metal and power metal. And I think it's a concept album. A lot of the songs are about, like, Scottish rebellions throughout history. So there's a bit of Braveheart stuff going on. There's some 45 references going on as well. One thing that I really like about this is that they take it just to the edge of, the threshold of European power metal cheesiness. They take it to the edge. They grab you by your leg and then they shake you over the edge of the cliff so you can look into the abyss of the chasm of cheese. But it never gets too cheesy. That's what I really enjoy about this. They found the perfect balance between awesomeness and Euro power metal cheesiness. I really like the vocals. They're not your whiny power metal vocals, you know what I mean? So I quite like that. There are lots of Schlager type vocal melodies in the choruses. So you got your kind of Halloween references there, or maybe similarities perhaps. These guys are not ripping off Halloween. Just some similarities, right? Super awesome stuff. I really enjoyed listening to this. I'm definitely going to look more into Gravediggers, because this was good fun. Cheesy but not too cheesy, and that's the balance I like in European power metal. Staying within the world of power metal, the last item is this record here, Walls of Blood, and it's called Imperium. This is a Glenn Drover project, and I've seen some descriptions of it where it's described as power thrash. I kind of get that, but to me it's more like US power metal with some thrash elements. So it's the kind of, more, technically it's Canadian, right? But stylistically it's in the more kind of hard-hitting US power metal vein with some thrash metal elements. You got a bunch of different singers here. Todd Latour, Henning Basse, and Ripper Owens, because he's everywhere. So most of the vocalists are in that kind of vein. The Rob Halford inspired, I would say. style of singing. You also have the guy from Untimely Demise. That's a bit more harsh vocals. And then you have Chuck Billy. And I will say that it's kind of refreshing to hear Chuck Billy and the dude from Untimely Demise in the middle of all these other singers that are a bit more similar to each other. But they're all great singers, of course. This is great stuff. Power metal with an edge. It's heavy. There's no cheese at all, I think, on here. It's just a punch in the face. Awesome guitar riffs. Great guitar tone. Great singers, like I said. Nice guitar solos. If you like your power thrash, if you like your US power metal, do check this one out. I really enjoyed that one too. So there you go. Those were my first impressions of the 5 awesome items in the second VCLT that I received from the mighty one, Metal Marty Mac. Check out his channel. It's an awesome channel. Thanks for watching.